first to shield the flame. I got iron in my veins, storm in my breath. Every move I make's a race with death. Lightning cloaked, heart locked tight. I lead with fists cause words ain't right. I got scars that talk, silence that roars. A brother I die for, a country worth war. You want peace? Then don't be weak. Even mercy's gotta grit his teeth. Me and B, we two halves whole. He got the rhymes, I got the control. Tamed the eight tails, held the reins. Not through chains, but shared pain. I gave him trust when the world turned his back. Stood for him when no one had his back. My brother, my storm, the loud and the free. He's got the bars, I gave him the key. When fathers fall, someone's gotta rise. I saw the weight of my people's eyes. Not just strength, I had to guide. Learned that rage can't lead with pride. I fought anger, stood my ground. Took the summit, thunder bound. Power unchecked is just a curse, but I train my fist to serve first. I ain't afraid to bleed if it saves my land. Even lightning needs a steady hand. I won't be a shadow that hides in lore. I am the storm that guards the door. I got iron in my veins, war in my past. Future in my grip, I'm running fast. Clad in volts, eyes locked ahead. I punch through fear, not just the dead. I got scars that talk, silence that roars. A legacy written in broken doors. You want peace? Then earn that ground. I built the cloud, I hold it down. I don't beg fate, I bend it, break it. Give me a wall, I quake it, shake it. You want strength, then bear the chain. Endless weight, unspoken pain. I didn't ask to lead, I had to stand with bloody fists and open hands. I'm the fourth, I forged the line. You see it thunder, I see spine. When the world forgets the storm don't forget the world. Lagging out.
Carry mountains on my back, firm while others cry. The weight of war, the cost of pride, still echoes where my heart can't hide. I wrote the deals, I bore the loss, learned every path demands its cost. Through dust and stone I carved my law, but peace was never what I saw. I am the stone that does not yield, a will unbroken, a battlefield. Though time has carved its lines in me, I stood so you could one day be free. I watch my people learn to hate, taught strength to match a twisted fate. But deep inside I knew the truth, power means less without the youth. My hands are heavy, caked with years, built on blood and silent tears. But even stone can choose to bend, if that means war will find its end. I am the stone that does not yield, a will unbroken, a battlefield. Though time has carved its lines in me, I stood so you could one day be free. A legacy is not control, it's learning when to let things go. I was the wall, now be the door. Be stronger and crave war no more. So walk ahead, don't look behind. Leave this old stone to wind and time. If my name fades, let this remain. Even the hardest hearts can change.
child of shadows craving more. Dreams of peace burned in the night, so I became the hand of might. A brother lost, a vow betrayed, a world of fools too blind to change. If they won't walk the path I see, then I will force their destiny. I am the storm, I am the sky, a god among the ones who die through ash and fire, through endless pain. I'll bring a world that knows no chain. The battlefield is where I reign. A single glance, they fall in vain. Torn by fate, yet never weak, I carved my name in history. False kings rise, but none will last. Their fragile thrones will burn to ash. A perfect dream, my final stand. A crimson moon to rule this land. I am the storm, I am the sky, a god among all the ones who die through ash and fire, through endless pain. I'll bring a world that knows no chain. Hashirama, can't you see? This is the dream we swore to keep. No more blood, no endless fight. A world where pain dissolves in light. You built a cage, I burned the bars. You sought peace, but left more scars. Your way has failed, the wars remain. So I will end this cruel charade. A legend carved in blood and hate, too strong, too late to change my fate. The dream I sought was never mine, yet still the moon will always shine.
A boy with dreams, a heart of fire, once held hope, a fierce desire to change the world, to make it right. The shadows grew and stole my light. A mask I wear to hide the pain, a storm of sorrow, endless rain. For every choice, a part of me died, left only with rage and dreams denied. I am the shadow, the lost and torn, the boy who fell, the ghost reborn. Through broken dreams and twisted fate, I walk this path, consumed by hate. Yet somewhere deep, I still see the sky. A flicker of hope, the won't let me die. I once believed in bonds so strong, but love was shattered, right and wrong. I gave my soul to darkness call, a piece of me buried in it all. In every battle, in every war, I searched for something I knew before. A memory faint of who I was, a boy with dreams, a cause, because I am the shadow, the lost and torn, the boy who fell, the ghost reborn. Through broken dreams and twisted fate, I walk this path, consumed by hate. Yet somewhere deep, I still see the sky. A flicker of hope, the won't let me die. They think I'm lost, too far to save, bound to darkness, a broken wave. But in this heart, a fire remains. Through endless nights,
through endless pain. If I could change, if I could go back, erase the scars, the endless black. But this mask I wear, this twisted life, is all that's left of that bitter strife. I am the shadow, the lost and torn, the boy who fell, the ghost reborn. Through broken dreams and twisted fate, I walk this path, consumed by hate. Yet somewhere deep, I still see the sky, a flicker of hope that won't let me die. For dreams, for what could be, a fractured soul longing to be free. I am a beat hope of light and shade, a warrior lost, a debt unpaid.
Broken world, a village carved into my skin. They bow to the cradle, then curse the man. No one prays to a weapon that bleeds. I learned the weight of a throne too young, a crown of scrolls and sacrifice. Every treaty signed in orphans' ink, every war dressed as peace in the air. They called me monster, then called me lord, depending on which way the wind blew. I built my walls from the bones of kin, just to watch the tide break through. Now the boy with the sun in his chest asks why I chose to drown. But when you're born drowning, you don't call it rain, you just learn to breathe the pain down. Your Gear's name. Let the world forget the fire we became. I'll stand in the storm where the shadows meet, a king of ghosts with empty streets. Maybe in another life we were sailors, not shinobi. The waves would have been kinder than the wills we had to carry. So let the storm finally pass, let my bones bleach in the grass. The only thing I ever owned was the weight of letting go.
tricks up my cape.
I was born beneath the thunder. Sky cracked open, hearts torn asunder. In the mud, with nowhere left to crawl, but still I swore I'd stand tall. Empty bellies, colder nights, we carved hope out of the fights. Dream disguised without the sound of screams that shake the ground. But rain keeps falling down, washing blood into the ground. I told them we'll break through, but will the rain break me too? Let it rain, let it rise, let the storm flood the skies. I'll be the voice above the cries, I'll be the shield when hope has died. Even if the world forgets my name, the rain will rise, the dream remains. Nagato's eyes, Conan's wings, we're more than pawns in kings' cruel games. Every wound, every scar lit the spark to raise the stars. I spoke loud, I spoke clear, swallow doubt, swallow fear. But when God's fall, men must stand. So I reached out with open hands, and though the rain keeps falling still, I'll bend the storm to match my will. I told them peace is ours to choose, but how much more must I lose? Let it rain, let it rise, let the storm flood the skies. I'll be the flame in endless night, I'll be the hand that holds the light. Even if my voice becomes the pain, the rain will rise and peace remains. What's one life to save the rest? What's one soul for one last breath? I gave my name, I gave my face, but who decides the price of grace? Let it rain, let it rise, let the gods hear my cries. I'll be the ghost they can't erase, the dream that tamed the time cannot replace. Even when the skies turn black with pain, the rain will fall and rise again. The rain will rise, the dream remains.
Rain falls on our megakure, a constant weeping gray. A paper flower blooms within, where shadows used to sway. I am the angel's silent grace, a whisper in the breeze. My eyes a storm of memories, of pain and broken trees. With Yahiko and Nagato, a dream we dared to hold, to mend a world of shattered hearts, a story to unfold. Origami pain of war, a heavy cloak I carried through the years. The loss of friends, a burning ache that brought forth silent tears. I watched the world through Nagato's eyes, a vessel for his pain. Believed in his redemption's hope through sun and pouring rain. Against the masked invader's might, I stood with paper's art. A million bombs, a final fight, a breaking of my heart. Origami wings, a fragile shield against the cruelest storm. I walk a path of loyalty, where hearts are never worn. The angel of the hidden rain, a guardian strong and true. For Akatsuki's broken vow, my sacrifice I do. The river of my paper sea, a testament of will. To stop the darkness, set them free, my purpose to fulfill. A final stand, a desperate plea against the twisted soul. My paper body finally free to make my spirit whole. Origami wings, a fragile shield against the cruelest storm. I walked a path of loyalty, where hearts are never worn. The angel of the hidden rain, a guardian strong and true. For Akatsuki's broken vow, my sacrifice I do. The rain still falls on Anagakuren, a testament of will. To stop the darkness, set them free, my purpose to fulfill. I am the angel, paper dove, forever flown away. A silent strength, a lasting love that brightens every day.
I learned early that hands let go, that warmth forgets its shape. So I replace what couldn't stay with joints that don't escape. What listens better than people?